the Cleveland Cavaliers here. Donovan Mitchell and company. 7 minutes to go in the first, Shanae. Cavaliers down 5. Donovan Mitchell, poor Tobias.
I know! Dropped. But it's all right. He's been doing his own thing. That was tough. But look, whenever he's dribbling like this, getting to his off-the-ball package, right?
I'd rather the win than the mixtape.
He came back in the game, Tobias Harris did.
Hello.
And he just made sure to tell everyone, you know what, I may be up there in age, but I still got
Not
it.
that far up there.
Here comes the motorcade. The stars showing out here. Mitchell, inbound, sprints.
He checked.
Knocks down the 3.
Is that Bank of America?
He is hyped. Chase, sure. Fourth quarter, Cade returning the favor here. Cunningham.
So tough.
Crossing up Strus.
Step back.
Strus can't get that loose.
He did an excellent job last night of letting the game come to him.
Harden.
Right, they trapped him early. He dished out the rock, and then he got the one-on-one coverage late in the game.
This was the story of the night, though, Perk, right?
Been
For
the
James
story
Harden.
of the playoffs for James Harden.
Also for Thompson, it locked him up on defense. So Detroit gets the win, and they take a 2-0 series lead. And the advanced stats, let's talk about James Harden, right? They don't look good. The simple stats, they also don't look great. So far in the series, he does have more turnovers than he does field goals or assists. And Mark, you've spent a lot of time in Cleveland this season. You did the diary with Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan even said yesterday, he said, I'm going back. I got my loyalty number at the hotels. They all know me, and they say, hey, Mr. Spears. You may not be going back for that much longer, though, if Cleveland can't turn some things around here, Mark. What's the confidence level these guys have in this group?
Well, I heard they were in good spirits despite what happened. But one thing that sticks out to me is I talked to Donovan Mitchell before the playoffs started, and I talked to him about James's struggles in the postseason and his struggles. And he said that he, Embiid, and James aren't the 3 active players that have struggled the most in the postseason who are trying to change things. Coincidentally, for active NBA players who average over 20 points a game, the 3 players with the longest losing streak in the second round are Embiid with 5, Harden with 5, and Donovan Mitchell. And so I also talked to James before the playoffs about just changing everything, changing the narrative about him in the playoffs. And like nobody wants to win a championship more than him. He talked about how emotional he would be if he'd win. But, man, he's had a tough go of these playoffs.
Well, Donovan Mitchell continues to speak that in existence because him and Harden been, Donovan Mitchell been at an all-star level, but Harden has been horrible. Look, Kenny Atkinson need to bench him. That's it. But we're not going to.
What do you mean by bench?
What I mean, take him out of the starting lineup and limit his minutes coming in off the bench as a role player.
Wait.
It's too many times. It's too many times of late, especially these last 2 games or 3 games, even going back to Game 7, that the Cleveland Cavaliers are not getting off to a great start or a good start. Somebody needs to be inserted into that lineup so that they could be the instigators and not the retaliators. And that somebody needs to be Dennis Schroeder.
Do we have to go to the nuclear option? Can we just start with maybe the warmer one, meaning maybe you give him a little bit of a shorter leash per se when it comes to minutes? So if he does not start the game well, or if you don't like what you see, then you bench him. Not just say, let's just set him on the bench and have someone else take the opportunity. The reason I say this, my good brother Perk, is because James Harden is elite at making sure Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley can be productive because he has those dump-offs in the middle. We have not seen it in the postseason, right? But that doesn't mean it's not capable.
Well, when you don't have time, when you down 0-2, Shanae, you don't have time. And speaking of Evan Mobley, I'm glad you brought him up.
Okay.
Skip wasn't enough. He had to come back here and hang with us once again. Stephen A. Smith.
That's not his name. It's Stephen Naismith, apparently, because he invented basketball. That was a bar.
Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that.
Stephen
Let's roll with that.
Naismith.
Let's stick with that lie.
What
Ain't
are
nothing
you
wrong with that.
diagnosing in this Lakers game? Because they're talking about the officiating, but also saying that's not the reason they lost the game.
You can't have it both ways. When you were whining the way that you were whining, on one hand, listen, 2 plays at least, LeBron got clobbered. No doubt. LeBron got clobbered. No doubt about that. 2 plays. Here's the problem. When you're seen at the end of the game huddled against the officiating like that, and the opponent who knows they are the superior team that just won and are up 2-0 are literally laughing at you and trying to sneak into the huddle and saying, wait a minute, is there some meeting going on? Shouldn't we be a part of this? Like laughing, joking around, mocking you. They have no respect. They're not worried or concerned about you in the slightest. What they're viewing you as is a team that's whining about getting your ass kicked. And that's really what it comes down to. I'm not saying that's accurate because I think the Lakers have been very competitive in these first 2 games. But that's the approach. That's the attitude. That's the body language. That's the ambiance that OKC is giving off about the Los Angeles Lakers, which makes it really bad, which makes Game 3 even that much more important, not just because of a 3-0 hole, but they are showing you they are not concerned about you in the slightest. And if you are the Lakers, what you going to do about it?
Right. And here's the thing, right? Like, we could go down and debate the flopping and all that stuff because Marcus Smart, he flops, Braun flops, SGA, all those guys do. But the real point is that the Oklahoma City, they snatch your soul. And they make you feel some type of way. And that's what we saw last night. And those self-inflicted wounds that the Lakers do, they don't help with those turnovers.
Facts.
I was preaching yesterday the hockey assist. You got to make the hockey assist. The first pass is not there. You have to put this team in rotation defensively in order to get good possessions offensively. And if you don't do that, guess what ends up happening? They get out in transition with SGA on the bench, and all of a sudden you see these shining moments from Jared McCain, A.J. Mitchell, and Jalen Williams off the bench while SGA is sitting on the bench clapping and rooting for his teammates, and they blowing you out by double digits.
Stephen A., I want to get your take on this because they're very similar to the Golden State Warriors in 2 regards. You have to play every minute of the game in order to not even beat them, but to have a chance to beat them. And then secondly, we saw the Lakers. They had a really good second quarter. The third quarter is where they kill you. It's like, okay, SGA is not having a great game. He's in foul trouble, and great is relative because anything sub 20 is like not the standard. Look at this. His team has his back in the biggest ways. Look at the plus-minus, Stephen A. Off the court with SGA, they've actually gotten more comfortable, scored more points while he's resting.
Well, let me say something. Number one, it's very, very rare that you hear a black man over 300 pounds talking about a hockey assist. This is special. This is special. This is special. I mean, my man Perk is one of a kind. He's one of a kind.
Friday.
Now that's a visual I don't want.
I'm not mad at him. I'm praising the brother because I didn't think of that. He's right. Number one. Number two, people need to be very, very careful of messing with the Goliath. See, Shai, 4 straight years, this brother has averaged over 30. And people keep talking about him like he's some dude that, I had somebody text me during my radio show. He'd only average 18 if it wasn't for the free throws. Keep talking. This brother 6'7", got a handle, got a J, got a mid-range, got a 3-point, can finish at the basket, can finish in the open court, plus can hit his free throws. Keep messing with this brother. This is not the dude to play with. Shai is special. I use Shea Butter. I always tell everybody, I got it from you. I didn't make that up. I got it from Malika Andrews. She gave me that, Shea Butter, and I love it. That's all I'm going to say about this. He going to bust their ass now. They keep messing with him.
And still, Stephen A., it was a 5-point game early in the third quarter before the Oklahoma City Thunder blew this wide open. So did the Lakers show Mark anything here that makes you say they can come back to Los Angeles and put up a fight here?
Austin Reeves is like their Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's their only hope. I'm dating. Me and you understand that.
I follow Star Wars.
She is the Star Wars.
My bad. I mean, he played great. His best game of the playoffs so far. But he even turned the ball over. Problem for them. They had 26, gave up 26 points off turnovers, 19 turnovers a game. Reeves had 6 of them. So you can cry to the refs, but they ain't making you turn the ball over.
That is true. And at the end of the day, that's what this is going to come down to. See, Golden State, to get to your point, Golden State demoralized you because of their shot-making ability. Even though they could defend, you had a confidence you could score on them. It's just that, damn, 2 points don't equal 3. And Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, for all of those years shooting them threes, could demoralize you. In Oklahoma City's case, collectively, they're like a pack of piranhas. They come at you, and they defend, and they are in you all game long. And you see Austin Reeves acting like that. Granted, 31 points. He could ball. We all know that Austin Reeves could ball. But still in all, you're complaining like that because it's frustrating what they're doing to him, just like Big Perk say. They get up